What's up? It's your boy. So check it. I don't know if you've been paying attention to the market. I don't know if you've been watching the stocks, checking the numbers, seeing what's going on. And I mean, like, not just lately, but I mean consistently. See, it's been pretty wild. A couple days ago, there was several that were down. And you see all this stuff in the media. You see it all over the place. Everybody's talking about what they think is going to happen, what they know, what they think. Okay. Oh man. Like I said, there was several big ones, several big companies, big things that were down, right? Then they were up 2 days ago. 2 days ago, there was several that were up. I mean, and they were up significant amounts, like substantial percentages and market points that were up. It was really great. And so people are wondering, well, what's going on? What's here and what's there? And like I said, there's a lot of fluctuation because it's driven by the consumer. There's a lot of fluctuation because of all the things that are happening in the market, that are happening in society right now, that you see all these things in the media. You see everybody's thinking, well, it's about to crash. It's about to do this. It's about to do that. And people jump before they really take the time to really investigate, try to do some research and really understand what's happening. People don't take that time. And because they don't take that time to really learn and evaluate all the different things that are happening in the market right now, what they do is they jump before they know. And either they jump into buying, which elevates the price, or they jump out of the market, before they, well, I don't want to take a loss, so I'm going to jump out now. I'm going to cut my losses right now while I still feel safe, or while I haven't taken such a hit. Either way, what they're doing is jumping before they truly understand what's happening. And what that's doing is it's fluctuating the market. Like I said, there were several big ones that were down. Then they were substantially up. Yesterday, there was a handful, like all the hot buttons, they were down. They were down again. This morning, back up. So you know what you do? You know what that means for you. If you want to be an investor, you want to truly be a seasoned investor, you want to have the opportunity to make the most possible money and make the most wise investments. There's a reason the saying goes that, millionaires are born out of recessions. This is your opportunity to buy. But don't just buy. Don't just buy any given day either. Read the market. Watch how it's fluctuating. Watch the numbers in the market and watch the charts bounce. While they're bouncing, buy those dips. That doesn't mean, like I said, if these are good companies and you see the potential, doesn't mean you can't buy when it's up. I mean, if it's going to go up more, then you're still going to make a profit. But if you could watch those dips, and buy those dips, don't miss these opportunities. These are opportune moments. Right now, we're in an age that's so different than any other age, that any other market crash, any other substantial market fluctuations from decades ago. And the difference maker here is social media. Social media is having such a huge impact because people are getting their tips from social media. And social media, everybody wants to be the guy who knows something. Everybody wants to be able to say, hey, I knew what was going on. Everybody wants to say, I saw it coming. And so while all these people are jumping from left foot to right foot, trying to figure out what's happening in the market, they're sitting here posting these information saying, hey, I'm predicting the market's going to do this. I'm saying the market's going to do that. Hey, and they quote people. They'll sit here and they'll watch their podcasts, watch their little videos, watch this and that, and they'll quote, oh, let me tell you what Dave Ramsey said. Well, Dave Ramsey said this. Yeah, but they also take Dave Ramsey out of context. Oh, well, Kiyosaki said this. But they, again, they take Kiyosaki out of context. They go from one person to another person, just taking sound bites, just taking little blurbs. Then they post it onto social media. Then their brothers, their sisters, their cousins, their best friends, their coworkers, everybody jumps in on it and says, well, you know what? Billy said this. Jake said that. Tommy said this. Therefore, they're jumping on the bandwagon thinking that, oh, my homeboy's got the right tip, right? Your homeboy don't got the tip. Your homeboy thought he knew something, but did he really? Did he really know what was going on? Did he really take time to learn and evaluate the situation? No, what he did was take a blurb, a soundbite. He took this momentary piece of information. It's one of the worst things It's one of the worst takes that we get away from things like TikTok and Instagram, because people take educated people, like people who obviously are successful, who are doing great things, and what they do is they take a snippet. They take a little clip, a little blurb, a little piece of what they said. They take it out of context. Then once they take it out of context, they take that little video and they post it as knowledge. And then when they post it, because it fits their narrative, it fits their perspective, it fits their idea. Hey, look, I've been telling y'all X, Y, Z, and you know what? This brilliant person who's obviously successful, he said this, which is consistent with what I've been telling you, which it's absolutely not consistent. What it is was a little snippet, which is out of context of the whole. That we see this constantly. People take quotes out of context. So they take these little snippets out of context and they post them on Instagram. They post them in Reels. They post them on Twitter or TikTok or whatever. And they post these little pieces of information, and they say, see, this is what I've been telling you. Yeah, that's what you've been telling me. Maybe that's what you've been telling me. But is he really saying to do this? Is he really saying to buy this? Is he really saying invest this way or invest that way? When you see those little snippets, those little clips, those little blurbs, take a moment to go find the source. Validate your information. Verify what it is you're reading or hearing or listening to. Like, verify it. If it was a clip from a podcast, you can go back and watch the whole podcast. You could watch the whole episode. You could watch the whole series if you want. You can actually get your hands on that information, validate the entire thing, say, hey, you know what? Ramsey actually did say this. Kiyosaki said this. Grant Cardone said this. All these great, brilliant, awesome people, they did say this. Buffett, he said it. Munger, he said this. You can take all these great things that these great men said, you could put them into context, into perspective. You can listen to the exact thing that they were saying within, and you can, expand upon it and say, well, you know what? Not only what context were you saying it in regards to, but what information was it in reference to? Like, why did you talk about this? Why did you choose to speak about this at this particular time? How old is this little snippet? I've seen countless snippets from Buffett, and they're like, oh, Buffett said this. Yeah, Buffett said that back in '94. You know what I'm saying? Now, does Buffett still align with that idea, that particular information? Is that information out of date? Has Buffett since changed his mind? Or was that information valid back in '94? Is it still valid today in 2023? I don't know. Some of that information is. Some of that information has changed. Some of it has changed because people's ideas have changed, people's opinions have changed, their perspectives have changed. They've gained more research or more knowledge since back in '94. Or the market, the business, our economy, the nation. So many things have changed in 29 years that it's like, is that still valid? Some of it is, and some of it's not. Do your research. Stop getting your stock perspectives from blurbs and little reels, little Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. Like, take the time to actually research these things. You'll notice I give lots of information, lots of insight on how the stock market works, but very few actual stock tips, because ultimately any stocks that I would invest in, maybe not the stocks for you. Maybe they don't align with your moral compass. Maybe they don't, maybe they're a more long-term gain or a more, short-term gain. Maybe they're just a wait and see kind of stock. I mean, there's so many different things to take into consideration, and that's why I don't often give direct stock tips on this platform. When people come to me directly and we want to talk stocks, okay, let's absolutely talk stocks. But on here, I give you examples and I give you perspectives of different stocks. There's a reason for that. I want you to take all these things into consideration and make your own valuable, researched decisions for yourself and know what you're getting yourself into. It's an important thing to do. It truly is. It's one of the most valuable things you're ever going to do, is to take the time to research your investments and know what you're investing into and why you've chosen to invest the way you have. You've got to take that time. But I'm telling you, if I can leave you with one great piece of investing advice right now, don't miss out on the opportunities that are right in front of you right now, today. There's a lot of people, there's a lot of talk, there's a lot of stuff going on. Well, where's the stock market going? Is the stock market going to tank? Is it going to be obsolete? It's not gonna. It's not going anywhere. It's going to fluctuate. It always does. But take advantage of these fluctuations. Take advantage of the recession. Take advantage of the opportunities that are right in front of you, and don't miss out. Don't miss a chance to capitalize on these moments and get paid. Let's build towards the future. Our time is now. Let's go get it. Y'all have a blessed day. Y'all be sure y'all subscribe. If you haven't already, be sure you give your boy some love. Hit that like button. If you got stock tips or you got stock perspective or some different ideas, leave your comments below. Let's open up this discussion. I'd love to see more and more people discuss these things. All right, it's your boy. Y'all get cocky. Y'all have a great day. Let's get out of here and get it done.